He would hurt me on purpose. I would put that pain in my music. He would tell me, good, now you got something to sing about. I didn't understand that pain. I confused that pain for love. This shit is so real. You live and you learn, and then you learn to keep living, right? One thing I learned for a fact was karma is a bitch.
Never thought I had to be faced with it. Never thought I had to deal. Now I gotta give you my story. You want to live real. If it catch you by surprise, no need to cry your eyes. In this life I've cried enough for all of us. Now I'm using all this hurt to speak loud. Understand, pain used to be my first name. I was a fool to call it out when I was in it. What kind of love will strike it down with his hands? The same hands that will pray for you, say I'll do all the things. Well, this is my story and this is my life. I don't have to take revenge. I can just sit back, watch karma ruin your life. And it's coming for you. Get ready, 'cause it's coming for you. It's coming for you. It's coming for you. Get ready, it's coming for you. Payback is coming for you. This is my story, my life. I hope you got it right with a new love in your life. Maybe it's too late.
I've come to terms with the fact that my future might not involve people I'm around now. I get tired of doing this every time I try something new. Sometimes I had to walk away from what I want to find what I deserve. I've made mistakes in my life. I've learned from my bad choices. I'll know better next time. Don't mention a person's past mistakes when they're trying to change. That's like throwing rocks at them while they're struggling to climb a mountain. Let's talk about that. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Boss Ladies Live Radio Show. Speaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. Welcome back to another show. Quick announcement. First thing is the internet has been giving me a big problem with cutting off. And I know it ain't the studio, so I thought I'd start all over. I erased the last two, so if you click on them and don't get nothing, don't worry, don't fret. I am still here, live, right now. I just tagged everybody that I could. Didn't want to waste any more time working on this internet thing, so I had to reboot and get back on. So I am here, right on the Boss Ladies Live Radio Show. The second announcement is there is a bash going on. So if you didn't catch it coming in, Speak Life has a ball coming up in July. I think it's July 21st. Play this back, and you didn't hear that, so I thought I announced that again for ones that are just tuning in. Okay, so it'll be July 21st, 2018. Put that in your calendar. Speak Life Ball, July 21st, 2018. Okay. Third is shout outs to all the guests that have been in the chat room, on telephone, via messenger. You have to excuse me. It's the hottest little spring day here, and my allergies want to start draining in my throat. So, yeah, so it's all trying to get all, you know how you be like, ugh. Like, you got some water or anything? Yeah, I'm finna give me some water. So, while I'm doing that, yeah, again, shout out to all the people that came out on this show this week and had those radio interviews, because the focus is with Boss Ladies Inc. is that we getting ready for these UMA Awards, BET red carpet type of event, and I want to make sure that all the artists get out here and get their music played, and let the community know, underground industry, that is some talent out here that we need to display. Excuse me. And so what we gonna do is that we're moving on serious people, you know, because it's business at the end of the day. We want serious people that want to do something more in their life. And we ain't got time for the wishy-washy. I don't really know. You know, the support is great, but, you know, winning is another thing, and it's a greater thing. We don't win all the time, but we can sure push forward into winning in a way where it's beneficial for your future. Because sometimes you'll win for the moment, but sometimes you'll win for the rest of your life based on the decision that you make today. So I do appreciate everybody that listens, tunes in, supports. Like I always say, thank you so much for tuning in, getting in the chat room, things like that, you know, making your shout outs, checking in. I see you. I appreciate all that you do. Don't forget, Six King Nation is having Funny Fridays. You want to send her a friend request, do so, you know, on Facebook. She's also doing a couple other things that you may or may not be interested in, but check her out anyway. See what she's doing, you know, click a like, love, share, you know. Who else? I'm trying to think here. And that bag fell over. That just scared me. Yeah, and got some good news as far as the Miss Fabulous project, which I will be talking about in the upcoming episodes. I'm still trying to get the information going and stuff like that. I am really tired of my throat messing with me today. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, it's a message I wanted to talk about. While my throat was messing with me, then my internet started messing with me. So when I see stuff happen like that, and this ain't the first time that my show cuts on and off and gets on my nerves and all that. At the same time, though, I have been seeing a lot of narcissism in business in terms of leadership. I didn't think this stuff was everywhere. I thought it was love and relationships because, you see something on one subject all of the time. You think, oh, okay, it's just about that. But this is more than what I bargained for. Because on one hand, you got people that are couples, single people, just dating, trying to figure everything out. And this narcissism thing is like throwing a monkey wrench in the program. And if you tune into season 2, I did give a kind of review of what narcissism is. Again, it's a personality disorder. You have to get it diagnosed by a doctor, but there is some traits and tendencies to look for in terms of if you're dealing with that type of person, especially it's not easy to spot because a narcissist is very charming and very grabbing as far as getting people's attention and having them have, followers. And so it's easy to do because they know how to influence people and they know how to move on people with the charm and the charisma that they have. And it's kind of like they almost know how to grab your attention and they get you instantly. It's like they know how to come at you. And it's so weird because when I first started off in leadership, not knowing sales, network marketing, you put all that in one. I think leadership is the main role of the whole thing as far as building relationships with people. And so by learning the personalities and things like that, I find that as I go deeper into this and as I see how different things make people react to certain things, it's supposed to be like any business or venture that you get into. You go into it hopefully with a positive mind frame. Some of us are put in front of a presentation where we're skeptical about certain things and we push it off because we really like what it's about and we're in tune with it, but we're not quite with it. You see what I'm saying? And so it's some different things that we miss when we're all in the high of enthusiasm. It's new and it's exciting. And we forget to spot out red flags, I should say. I know it's probably pretty harsh, but oh well. But these are some things that I personally went through in leadership. Starting out, I didn't clearly understand that there is a one side that people are with you. And then there's another side where people are not saying that the focus today is on paying attention to what other people think or say or do, because like I always said in the last shows, it's all about your attitude at the end of the day and how you react to certain things that happen to you. But when it gets to a point where it's out of control and there's no resolve for it, then there's the dilemma. How can we deal with this? In terms of narcissism, there's some traits to look for in a good way. We hear narcissism, we're like, oh my God, this is the worst thing. And it can be. And I'm not taking that away from you with that. What I'm saying is there is some good traits that narcissists have where we'll miss the traits that we need to pay attention to, especially if it's coming off through negative energy. For instance, I wrote down through this article that I read 10 narc traits to look for in leadership. One would be lead with vision. They clearly see the big picture without you in mind. You're there as a pawn to make